A Thanksgiving tradition continues as the teams are lined up and off we go here in Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Start, son. All right.
Throwing to start this game. And screen here to Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I see that? Sorry.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tracked down by Roberts Delane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 3-19, can I see that?
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Right.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. We're working a couple yards past the line. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, looking to throw. Big strike here to Williams. Through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
on is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Katie York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
West right zip. Here we go. 19 strikes. All right.
Here's Fields to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Don't jump. All right.
Blue. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go, son. Green knife. All right.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion. We stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. He'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Steelers have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And the Steelers first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line. 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Sends this to the end zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Steelers break the tie here in the 1st. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Now is York to kick this one away. Brings it in at the 13. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Pat the 60, Pat!
Going wide receiver run to start this series. He loses the football! But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they're going to keep possession.
28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Here we go. It's all right.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. 331, 331. Right.
Lou gets the handoff. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, son. Angel. Green 19, good cut. Tonight.
And they just get the play on. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're one quarter closer to some turkey as we've reached the end of one on Thanksgiving. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out 2nd and 10.
Tonight. Go.
Fields out of the gun. He put everything he had into this one. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Steelers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll work against the blitz. Forced out to his right. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Third and long. They're going to throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
When Justin Tucker did it back in 2021, it really was an incredible moment, in part because it also won the game as time ran out. Maybe not the same moment for this kick, but it's no less impressive seeing someone hit from 66 to tie the NFL record.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, son. 5:51, 12 go. Sit high.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is second down.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
On the give, it's Blue. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12.
Here we go. 19 windy. Here we go. Test. Butt right. Sit high.
They'll throw. Third and long. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. This is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58 front. Tonight.
Lone back gets the handoff. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Green knight.
Blue running to the right. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle.
The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Throwing now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Down. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Steelers make it a 16-point ball game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead.
Cowboys 7. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. And high.
They'll start the drive with blue. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. Sit high.
Up the middle, blue. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Flushed out of the pocket. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Green 19, green 19. You got what? You got a mini base. What? Alpha. Tonight.
Looking to throw field. He's got a man left. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Turbo, sir. Right.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Just a minute 54 now to play in our opening half, Brock. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That throw behind his intended target. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Dave, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to tack on 3 more to this lead before halftime.
When you talk to kickers about kicking field goals of this length, they will tell you, Kate, you got to keep it a little lower and you got to drive it. But you still got to be accurate. Basically, all the pieces got to come together like they just did to hit from that distance.
He loses it on the hit. before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 10.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. They're going screen here. This is Metcalf out wide. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
From the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First down goal at the 5-yard line.
They are throwing it again. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
7.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timber, ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Now is York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Running right. Here's right. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Right.
They're on the toss to Blue. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Now, following the penalty, they still need 7 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time right. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60.
Setting up to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Bravo 80. Got it.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Warrior 70. Set go.
They go play action on 1st down. Has it at the 7. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Steelers keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You're good on the point after. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Now is York to kick this one away. Returning in from the 16. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go all the way. No flags. We've got a touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Cowboys 14. Set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing on 2nd. He beams one, deep right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead. On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 14. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Go, take it to the house. 70 Timberwolf. Ready,
Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, Snot. Blue 58, Blue 58, Snot. Snot.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Here we go. Snot.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here we go. 551. Snot.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Don't jump. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And screen here to Blue. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go, side. Green 19, get tonight. Tonight.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go, side. 331, 331. Tonight.
Now Fields again. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Or to make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. And I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Into the hands of Campbell. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Buys time, rolling right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve, complete. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. They're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
Just 1 quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make this stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Big strike here to Williams. And he is in. Touchdown. The Steelers throwing 6 more on the blowout.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
You're good on the point after. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
62. Cowboys 14. Cade York to kick off.
On now is York to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 551, 551, 12 no. Tonight.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
331. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Chased out to his right. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, tonight. Green 19, good night tonight. Tonight.
Now it's blue. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, tonight.
A 3rd down run with blue. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Green 19, good night tonight. Tonight.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, tonight. Yep.
Desperation time here. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready up.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready. At the 60. At the 19. Pioneer. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Running back sent in motion. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Takes this in at the 25. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
6-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready. At the 60.
Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stop at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go, son. 331. Go.
They'll run this with Blue. Play not developing as they'd hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Here we go. Right.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Steelers getting closer to their 10th win of the season. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 29-yard line.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Go.
They said Metcalf left. They're going to pass it here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Come on. Go.
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Steelers running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now he's York to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line.
22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
This just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Roll. Cougar 19.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Hut.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Hut, go. Hut, hut.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jarmarius Ward picks it off. And the Cowboys will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. It's all right.
The give, it's Blue. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Mayday. Tonight.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And as the country celebrates what it is thankful for, Brock, these guys, well, they're thankful for leaving this one with a well-earned win.
Yeah, something is a little different on Thanksgiving. Something special for a lot of these guys. Playing their first Thanksgiving game, even their first holiday game. Something special about being tapped to play on this holiday. And it produced a heck of a win for them. They'll definitely remember.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive, falling for the promise of the emptiness machine.